It's time to check in on the latest buzz in the entertainment world.
Liz and Mike from 105 on the Buzz joining us live this morning. Good morning.
Morning.
We got them
morning,
boogie
guys.
shoes. Oh,
You
yeah, we're vibing.
can't not answer that.
How would you?
Yeah.
Feeling it.
Yeah.
Now I want to go listen to Trick Daddy.
Well, we could. Well, speaking of some boogie shoes, Michael Jordan had some demands for Ben Affleck and Matt Damon with their new Nike movie Air. What were those demands? I'm not surprised that MJ had some opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought he would have way more demands, but Ben Affleck was talking at South by Southwest with Variety magazine and basically said when they sat down to make this movie, Michael Jordan's demands were, one, that it had to involve Howard White, who I guess is one of the original Nike executives. He was not originally listed in the script whatsoever, so they had to go back and add him, and then Viola Davis had to play his mom. And in general, I think those are two very low demands. Because imagine if you're Viola Davis and Michael Jordan approaches you and is like, I want you to play my mom. I feel like you'd be like, absolutely, I will.
Right.
100%.
Yeah, say less.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a pretty short writer.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It really is not that bad, and I hate the fact that we're using the term to demands, like that we're describing what Michael Jordan wants. We should just call them requests. He is Michael Jordan, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. He has earned the right to have whatever he wants happens. Much like my friend Tom Brady.
Oh, we are not.
Okay.
No, we have not just
We're not
done that.
talking about Tom
I
Brady
did.
right
I'm
now.
sorry.
We're not talking about that, Mike. No, I do think it's good for him for wanting to bring some of these other characters that he obviously worked very closely with, but have not always been in the bigger narrative of his career.
And again, like that's the point of this story is to depict that. Obviously, you're going to see Hollywood glam it up some, but it's nice that somebody who never really saw the limelight necessarily gets his shout out from MJ.
I feel like my
favorite
demand would have also been, please also make me look really cool.
Yeah.
but he's MJ. He doesn't need any help doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Space Jam already did that for him. But I did love the fact that Ben Affleck referred to him as intimidating in stature, which is hilarious. I just imagine a conversation between Michael Jordan, who is like 1,000,000 feet tall, and Ben Affleck just being in a bad mood like he always is, but still trying to make Michael Jordan happy. Like that dynamic, I would live to be a fly on the wall in that room.
I say Ben Affleck doesn't seem like he's a short guy, but Michael Jordan, he's probably
anybody
6'5",
by Michael
6'6".
Jordan.
Anybody's going to be looking
He's
after
Michael obviously
Jordan for
bigger.
sure.
Well, and the best part, they got Chris Tucker to play Howard White in the movie. This cast is ridiculous. You got Jason Bateman in there, Marlon Wayans, never mind Matt Damon and Ben Affleck and Viola Davis. Like, this is going to be a great movie.
I didn't know Chris Tucker was in this movie.
I think it's gonna be a really
That's
funny.
awesome.
When the first trailer first came out, and I was like, they made a movie about a shoe. But then I thought about it a little more. I'm like, no, it's a cool story, and I know that Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, they've cracked the code. They've got a secret sauce for their movies together. They always do well in Hollywood. So.
And they premiered it over the weekend, too, at South by Southwest, and it's getting really great reviews.
Awesome.
Like, there's nobody that's seen it that's been like, this is terrible. It's about a shoe. Like, everybody seems happy with it.
No, I'm telling you, they've got the formula.
Yeah,
whatever
for sure.
it is.
Obviously, with the local attachments to Nike, too, it's going to be on a lot of viewing lists out here.
It'll do well for sure. Well, cool. Hey, Selena Gomez is making some Instagram history.
She's the first woman to get over 400 million followers.
Wow.
It happened last week. She made a video. She thanked everyone and said she wishes she could hug all 400 million. Since that happened last week, she's now at 402 million. And it used to be the highest followed person on Instagram was Kylie Jenner, who has 382 million. But, there's all that alleged drama going on between Selena, Kylie being a mean girl, Halle being
I'm
really
over
all
here stirring
that.
my tea. I'm like, well, we know why all this has changed. Yep.
Yeah. So Kylie Jenner's lost hundreds of thousands of followers as Selena Gomez is just going up.
Which is interesting. And I know there some people at home probably gonna be like, okay, but this is like so trivial. Yes, but for people who make their living as influencers, like Kylie Jenner, like those numbers affect your bottom line in a big way.
Sure.
So fans have been kind of voting here by following and unfollowing and moving around.
Well, Selena wins the day.
I love it. And Selena Gomez, incredibly likable, and all the stuff she posts, too. As long as it's not an ad that's flooding my timeline, I don't care. So I'm just going to rock with Selena Gomez on the whole thing.
Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
Props to Selena.
Good for her.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, friends.
Bye. And you can listen to Liz and Mike every weekday morning on 105.1 The Buzz.